Hi, my name is Chelsea, and I have decided to do a quick video telling you about my body image issues that I've been having over the years, and especially since I slimmed down after my pregnancy, which may be a little different than what other people experience, but it's what I've experienced, and very, very dramatic changes to my body. Okay, so I'll start by talking about growing up. I was a very, very skinny kid, like underweight. And I started puberty very, very early, like at, I think it was 11. I guess it's not super early, but for my family, it was pretty early. And it was pretty surprising because I hadn't developed hardly at all. Like I was still in training bras and, just starting to develop my breasts. And then all of a sudden I started to develop, and I was ahead of my friends. Like I was one of the first ones with a real bra. It was an A cup, but it was a real bra. And I don't know what it was. I started drinking a lot of coffee. So that could have had an effect. And I also struggled with a bit of an eating disorder for a couple years. And between the ages of 12 and 16, my cup size, which was 34A, remained the same. Like it didn't budge. I was a 34A when I was 12. I was 34A when I was 13. It just like, come on now, where are my boobs? And then, at the age of 16, I got a summer job. I was working as a cook's assistant, and that year I went from, okay, I'm 5'3", I went from 125 pounds, which is not very skinny, but definitely not overweight. It's very healthy. Yet I carried my weight in my lower body because I was still flat-chested. I went from a 32B over the course of about a year and a half, 34A, 32B, kind of the same thing, to a 34D/36C. And I was like, oh my God, I gained close to 35, 40 pounds. So, I thought, finally, puberty's here, and I loved that, I was super happy with my womanly body, but I was also overweight, and I realized that. And as the years passed, I went into college, and I lost all the weight, and my cup size dropped dramatically. I went back to an A cup. All I had to lose was 20 pounds, and I was down to a B, and I thought, whatever, you know what, I'm just going to go to my goal weight, which is 120 pounds, rather than 160, which is what I was. And, then I got pregnant. During my pregnancy, I didn't put on too much weight, and honestly, my breasts weren't even as big as they had been when I was a little bit overweight. Like, here's a picture, if you can see. As you can see, I carry my weight quite well. I'm trying to show you. It's very hard to see, but this is my previous body. I was about like a size 12 to 14. Now I'm about a size 4 to 6. I'm also breastfeeding, so it may appear as though my chest is a little larger than it actually is because I'm still breastfeeding at night, but I'm actually down to an A cup, even though I'm still breastfeeding. It was and not only that, but when you lose that much volume in any area of your body, you start to sag, and that is what's happened. And for a while, I was ignoring it. I was looking at the other parts of my body. I was looking at my tiny little waist and my nice firm booty, but I just couldn't get over it. To go from being, having a decent sized chest, I wasn't huge, to being flat chested. It was just, it's so disheartening. And then what happens when I stop breastfeeding? Are they gonna shrink down to training bra size? It's I don't even know. Like, I'm not underweight. I'm 120 pounds at 5'3", super healthy. You know, a lot of it is to do with the breastfeeding, and I've always been a girl for natural things. I try and eat natural food. I try and stay organic, make healthy lifestyle choices. And I was always the one to be like, why would you put your body through surgery? It's just not natural. You're not living with what God gave you. And I never really put myself in the person's shoes, but now I can understand why people go through the surgery. And for me, had I always been flat-chested, I believe I would have learned to maybe accept myself, but the fact that I went from going to flat-chested to big boobs to flat-chested, you know, in my 20s, I'm not, 60 years old, it's heartbreaking, honestly, and it's just something I'm having a difficult time coming to terms with, and I don't know if I ever will. I feel a lot less feminine. I feel like a little embarrassed or ashamed. I used to be, when I was heavier, it was more I was shy about my, my big legs, my big flabby hips. Now I'm like totally insecure about my upper body. Like, I don't want anybody to see my upper body. I don't want my boyfriend to see my upper body. Like, it's just, my daughter is basically the only one that sees me without my shirt on, and as far as I know, it's going to stay that way. So, I've decided to start saving my money for getting a boob job. And a lot of people jump to the conclusion when a girl says, I want to get a boob job, that she wants to look like Pamela Anderson or, Jessica Simpson, and that is not the case. In my opinion, on my slim body, C-cup would be perfect. I do not want to look like Pamela Anderson. I do not want to look like Anna Nicole Smith. That was never my intention. I am not doing this for a man. If I never date again for the rest of my life, I still want a boob job. It is for me. It is for me to feel comfortable when I step out of the shower and see my naked body in the mirror. I want to be like, yeah, you know what? I look good. And right now, I think I look incomplete. I'm not underweight. I'm in very good physical shape. If I had a small C, even a B cup, I would be super happy. But right now, it's just like what happened to my figure? I don't even know. So I'm on a very, very tight budget right now. Like, I have almost no money to my name. So this is very difficult for me. I'm hoping to look for work. Like, I've been a stay-at-home mom, so I'm on assistance. And I've been trying to look for work. And, I'm not a shallow person. I don't judge others for the way they look, but I just feel this is the right decision for me. So I'm starting to save my money. And, hopefully something can happen in the next couple of years. And, I'm really looking forward to when it does happen, because I believe that, something that isn't happening today might happen tomorrow. So there we go. So this is my video. Just wanted to let you know what's going on in my life, and thanks for watching this. Bye.